What's up, everybody? Today I will be doing my tutorial that everybody's kind of been asking for or asking me about. It's going to be my Fire DPS tutorial loadout. Basically what I do for Fire in terms of DPS. So pretty much, let's get started with the loadout. What it's going to be pretty much is I'm going to go to my traits and my powers, and I'm going to show you my my loadout for damage. Now, first and foremost, my build is specifically revolved around precision. Now, I understand that everybody probably thinks I'm crazy right now, and probably half of you have already closed the video by now. For those of you who have stayed, I guess congratulations. But yeah, pretty much I am doing a precision-based fire DPS, which is something that's a little more different from what people normally do or think of fire. I personally used to run a fire might-based loadout, using a lot of the power from fire and taking advantage of the damage from the might-based part of it. However, since they nerfed Fire Burst, I have been practicing with this loadout way before the nerf happened. I've actually been doing this for a while. I've been testing it out and kind of like trying the waters, and I see myself actually doing pretty much better than a lot of people that are full T5 right now. And I will be providing video footage of it just to show that I'm kind of not bullshitting or anything like that, because, you know, nobody wants to hear anybody that says, oh, I can beat this guy and I have so-and-so. Without backing it up. So I'm not that kind of player. I like to actually show my proof and numbers and things like that, and pretty much I'm going to show you guys what it is that I do. So again, back to the loadout. My loadout starts with Fiery Weapon. Ignite your weapon, increasing critical strike chance and critical strike damage. Overheat. Scald your target and nearby enemies, dealing damage over time. Ignite the area with Inferno. Ignite the area near your target with Roaring Flames. The searing heat burns your target and nearby enemies. Also scorch enemies near you, damaging and knocking them down. Spontaneous Combustion. Ignite your target and nearby enemies. Additional attacks may cause them to explode, dealing more damage and knocking them down. I also use the Robot Sidekick. I really focus on these 4 moves, so if you're wondering why I use the Robot Sidekick, it's more so to lock me out of using anything else that I don't really need or I don't need to put into rotation, which is very important because these 4 moves are really the key to having good DPS with fire with a precision-based loadout. I also use Vacuum Bubble. As you can see, my weapon is a one-handed. So along with that, I use a one-handed and I have my loadout there. So I'm going to explain what the loadout does and everything like that. But I'm also going to show you my stats real quickly. As you can see, my defense and all that, my health, power, my power is 21, 28. My might is 22, 33. So that's pretty low for a fire DPS. If you're going fire DPS, it should be higher than that, of course, if you're at my level, of course, combat rating. My precision is 951, and that's pretty high precision compared to the might. So you could definitely tell I'm going the precision route. I'm going to show you guys my basic gear, what I wear, my rings, precision rings. With a precision affinity. I have a precision 4 in it. I use precision 4. I don't have anything because I mostly tank, so I don't have anything like anything high or anything like that. Precision and might, I have this ring because I was testing. When I was testing a while ago, I put precision and might, and then it has the affinity of might. And pretty much from there, it kind of I kind of noticed that I really like the precision more, but the might is there. I'm not really going to change the ring or waste anything to get it out right now unless I get another ring at some point, which would be nice to have another one with precision, more precision on it. boots of the Pillager. As you can see, the precision, I am using precision beta right now because I don't have high enough gear to put any mods. I don't put anything high into my mods unless if it's the actual gear that I'm going to be wearing. So these are pretty low. So it's 83 83 item level, as you can see at the bottom. The belt, it's a 82 with precision belt, plus 26 precision from the affinity. The gloves that I wear, again, precision beta. Shoulders, sector incendiary, 84 item level, so it's not T5. And precision and power, pretty much, 4 precision. Hitman's face mask, that's in 83 item level. The helmet, 83. 83. Now I have the time traveler back piece and the chest plate from doing Brothers in Arms and from doing Family Reunion. So as you can see, I don't really buy my precision gear. I just got these, and I again put a precision and health 5 in this chest plate. I don't know why. I think I know why, I guess, but I just didn't really wasn't really trying to or so. But I do have a lot of precision on this one, which is good. 28 precision, and all that stuff like that. So precision and health beta. But as you can see, it's mostly betas with 83 item levels. And I do have the 87 item level DPS belt, which has a trinket and 2 consumables. As you can see here, my consumable is not my consumable, I'm sorry, but I do have a consumable of a Zesty Party Pack, just in case if, you know, anybody needs power or something like that. I try to help out. I use Slayer's Sunken Rune, which is basically, it adds 22 precision, and from the item itself, if you're just having it equipped, but it gives me 246 might. So I don't really get anything amazing out of it. I don't even get precision out of it, but the reason why I do it is because it brings out this little guy, and it's pretty good for damage, pretty much. I just have little ticks here and there, because that's what my loadout is focused about, is providing as many ticks as I can with other sources via the robot sidekick or this little guy here. And pretty much I use my power rotation to enhance that, more ticks. Because if you guys know anything about gadgets, gadget DPS is mostly precision-based power, where they just throw out small powers just for extra little ticks. And that's what gave me the idea for this loadout. So I guess in a way I do owe it to the people that did gadgets DPSing, because it was such a success at just throwing quick attacks out and working on weapon damage that I kind of got inspired, because I figured if anything were to ever happen to my combo of Inferno, Mass Det, and Fireburst, I would try something else different. And this is what I wanted to do. This is what I decided to do. And this is basically what came out of it. So pretty much here's what I'm going to do to show you guys what happens. My rotation pretty much would start with something like Inferno, and then I would throw Overheat, and then I'd hit Fiery Weapon, and then I'd do damage with my weapon, mostly a Flurry Whip since I do one-handed. And I try to go over the 9-hit counter, because on my neck piece, I will show you guys one of the mods that I put in it is Relentless Precision 4. Increase your precision by 170 while you maintain the hit counter above 9 for 6 seconds afterwards. So what you want to do is you want to get to your 9. Usually a Flurry Whip will do like 8 or so, and then from there on you have to you kind of have to do another attack or so. For 6 seconds it lasts, so what I end up doing is I go up to 21, and then I end up stopping there, and then I use another power. Now, the best thing I noticed is if you look at your powers, let me go to my loadout. If you look at your powers, such as Inferno, at the bottom it says increases all damage by 50%. Spontaneous Combustion increases all damage by 50%. And then you have Overheat at 45% and Fiery Weapon at 45%. So what you want to do is you want to stack it so that the pretty much you want to have yourself end with the percentages higher. So what you could also do is you could use your 45% overheat and combo into Inferno, and then get yourself some ticks that way, because Inferno is a 50%. That means your next move should be 50% stronger. And that's how you kind of work that out. What you could also do, another great combo, another reason why I use Spontaneous Combustion, and I'll go back to it to show you guys. Spontaneous Combustion, ignite your target and nearby enemies. Additional attacks may cause them to explode, dealing more damage and knocking them down. Now, Fiery Weapon is used to clip a lot of your powers. As a matter of fact, it clips everything in this loadout, except for the summoning of your sidekick. And what ends up happening is with Fiery Weapon, ignite your weapon, increasing critical strike chance and critical strike damage. Now, if you look at these two, there's a reason why I combo these two together. And it's Spontaneous Combustion, ignite your target and nearby enemies. Additional attacks may cause them to explode, dealing more damage and knocking them down. So it deals more damage when you do this, and if you attack them afterwards with anything. So I use Fiery Weapon because it increases critical strike chance and critical strike damage. So if it's going to combo with the power interaction of Spontaneous Combustion, these two are the most optimized to work together. Fiery Weapon and Spontaneous Combustion, sorry. So you're going to do Spontaneous and then clip it with Fiery Weapon, and then as you can see, all that health is basically gone from the target. You see 400s, 600s there, 500s and stuff like that. You see a whole bunch. So I'll try that again, see what numbers we could keep coming out with. But you see the ticks that roll off, and then pretty much from there you see, like, you know, the damage that comes out of it. So if you combo that with the Relentless Precision, you get more precision out of it, and you keep doing a whole bunch of damage and things like that, and you'll get all of it out. So what I kind of do is I start with Inferno, then I do Overheat, Fiery Weapon, and then I kind of do that or so. But I would prefer to start with Spontaneous Combustion as well. You could do Spontaneous after, you could do it last, but sometimes Spontaneous, it's a little slow, the animation, so you could also do, I would do Spontaneous, Fiery Weapon, go into a combo, and then I clip the combo with Overheat, and then I clip the combo again with Inferno, putting more ticks. As you see, the ticks keep going. If I had a really good troller right now, it would be constant. As you can see, all these numbers keep rolling off. By the time I get pretty much my combo off, I keep clipping, everything keeps getting clipped with Fiery Weapon. But your Flurry Whip, as you can see right here, Flurry Whip can get clipped from any of these moves. So you want to start off with Flurry Whip whenever you're in the middle of your combo. Before you attack, of course, you want to get your attack buff up by doing your weapon attacks and things like that, your power attacks. So all the power comes out of, all the ticks come out of the powers. So as you can see, watch for the white numbers to come up. The white numbers still keep coming up even though I did a power move, but you don't see me doing the animation. Numbers just keep coming, but then when I do the actual animation, you see the numbers come out of it. And that's pretty much how I get all my numbers. Keep trying to do as much damage as you can constantly. As you can see, I go into the immolation tree, and this is where I spend and I get all of my power moves. I just spend everything in here. There is nothing in ignition. I don't need anything in ignition. If you don't want to do the robot, because I do understand that the robot does die here and there, you can grab yourself Fireball, or you could just grab one of the other immolation moves that you've gotten already in here. You could even grab like Stoke Flames because you want the 50% boost in it. So that could be definitely good for it. But as you can see, I grabbed the robot sidekick from the iconic tree, and then I grabbed my weapons expert, tactical genius, Wisdom of Solomon because you want a little extra power. But as you can see, I have another PowerPoint left over if I ever want to use it, but I personally don't have anything I want to use or try. Now, the thing is, though, like, that's what I really focus on, is doing a lot of powers, throwing out powers, not for damage. They're not really for damage. They're more for clipping your weapon attacks. And that's the key element of this DPS loadout, is having yourself being able to basically do a lot of ticks and get your weapon attacks off. And that's why I went precision-based, because it's more revolved around your weapon than it is around the actual class itself. So you're going to see a lot of people that like to complain that fire sucks and things like that, as you saw in my video, recent videos of me showcasing fire, that they think fire sucks, and it's not really so much that it sucks, it's just that you got to find different ways of using it. And I've been able to beat a couple people. There was a friend of mine who was a hard light user, and he used to beat me all the time. I would struggle to stay on the leaderboards or anywhere near him because he was really good at what he did. And now I'm actually able to beat him myself, which is pretty good because I've been practicing this loadout and trying it as much as I can. So, as I said, you try to keep up your ticks, and you clip all of your attacks, all of your flurry whip. And again, I'm going to explain this one more time so you guys could kind of get it. Flurry whip, 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold is what the whole combo looks like when you do it. 1, 2, 3, hold. Basically, when you get your hold off is when you activate a power. You try to switch to one of your powers as quick as you can and activate it. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then you don't really get to see the swipes off if you do it fast enough. As you guys see right there, you didn't see it. You didn't see the swipes. If you mess up, it would probably look like this. Hold on, that was a mess up. And then you try to clip it like that. That's still a clip, but you didn't clip it fast enough to get I guess the optimized damage from it, pretty much so that you could go right into your next move and loadout and stuff like that. So find yourself a good weapon if you want to try this loadout. Find yourself a good weapon and go fully precision based. There's no split in between any, because it's all about clipping your weapon. You could clip with any weapon. You could clip with the bow. You could clip with anything. Try to pick a fast weapon to clip with. So thanks guys for watching. This is the first, or at least the first I've seen, precision-based loadout for fire. I haven't seen too many others out there. If you guys have any comments, feel free to let me know. Hit it down below. Also hit the like button and subscribe. This one I've especially worked hard on, so I would definitely love the feedback and the likes. Let me know what you guys think about other loadouts and things like that, and I'll definitely help you guys out with any other that you have questions with. So again, thanks. You've seen it first, Khiron's precision-based fire loadout and how it works. And stay tuned for other videos of me like showcasing them. Thanks again, guys.